them I see the way. Some fall down, the wicked them are gone astray. Some rise up, they listen now what judges say. Judges say, some fall down. My brother, don't you go that way. Hey, the cat and a fit the cow never jump over moon. We not go over Babylon, but judge all come away soon. Bobby Gun says it down, but we are stand up tall. Hot dog a boil under them feet, we are going to calling. Some rise up, the righteous never see the way. Some fall down, the wicked them are gone astray. Some rise up, they listen now what judges say. Judges say, some fall.
Hola,
Hey!
¿cómo está? Muy bien. That's all I know.
De nada.
What up, big dog?
Shit, man. How you doing?
Fucking chilling like a villain. What is it, Tuesday, the 25th? Welcome in, motherfuckers. If you're here, appreciate you. How you doing, big dog? How's the, you're not floating in water, so that's good.
No, I came home from work and there's no more water dripping from my ceiling, so I guess the HVAC guy fixed whatever the hell needed to get fixed.
Dude, let's fucking go. They better have.
I think the upstairs, their drainage line was freezing, and so it was backing up and just water running everywhere. Finds its way into my fucking bedroom.
Dude, which gives the cat more
And
freedom to
water.
fuck with that door, which that's all I could think about. I couldn't sleep last night. I was like, dude, Stuart's living in misery right now.
Kill that fucking cat, dude.
Sorry, I was trying to post that we were live, but like always, I'm fucking late, so it's all right. We're up. Yeah, dude, that's tits. That's super shitty. Tell that cat you just gotta take that cat outside and remind him that he could live with that little gimpy fuck next door.
Which one?
That
Dude,
cat's
there's
still
so
around?
many.
Is the little one that was around when I was there, the little fucking 3-legged one, the one that limped?
The one with the
around?
leg that just doesn't hit the ground anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still around.
He was like the president of the Motley Crew. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't become a Boogan cat on that street unless like he okays it.
There's a gray, fat, like cockeyed one that hangs out now, and she fucks with my cat through the window. So I'll be in the living room. The wife will go to bed. This one will get up on the windowsill in the living room where the cat hangs out, and it's like cross-eyed. It's all inbred and shit, and so it hops up on the window and it goes,
Damn.
and freaks the fuck out of my cat. And so she just stares at it for a while.
Rabies free though, right? Doesn't have not rabies, fleas.
I'm sure they do. They probably all have fleas. They're all gross.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's one thing I'm glad. Well, I guess I do have to deal with cats, not where I'm at, but funny. My mom, who hates cats, spent my whole life telling everybody in earshot that cats can fuck off. She's got a cat allergy. Is what she told everybody growing up. She still tells everybody she's got a cat allergy.
Right.
Well, after sometime in the last couple of years, these fucking cats had like found the backyard and like over time, right? So I don't know. The mom ended up abandoning these cats or some shit in the backyard, and Sophie, here's the thing: like my sister being around, they're bendable now. Okay, they do things they weren't supposed. They would never done when I was growing up. And
that's what happens when you get to the baby. Like the parents are just worn out. You and your brother were exhausting. All right, like so your mom is just like, fucking do whatever the fuck you want.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
So Sophie wanted to bring in like these 3 cats, and they lived in my mom's bathroom like because they didn't get along with one of them. So they brought in like 3 cats, I think. There's 2 in the bathroom, and 1 was in Sophie's room, and like they didn't get along, so they had to separate them for the longest time. But I'm like, my mom of all people is hoarding fucking homeless cats,
Damn.
dude.
That's pretty surprising.
Never saw
What
it
the
coming.
fuck is this? But like, at least you keep them outside. You're gonna have to send that one that lives with you outside if it keeps fucking around, though. I'm telling you.
You're right about that.
Just for like a night.
Well, last time it snowed. I mean, she's 2 now. Her first winter, she was trying to still get back out. And that first winter, we had a big snow, and she was trying to get between my legs and go out. And so one day I grabbed her and I went, "All right, you want to find out what it's like out there?" And I just hucked her into the yard, into the snow. The snow's taller than her, so she just went, whoomp, disappeared in the snow. And she like climbs back up the fucking porch, walks inside. She's never tried to run out again.
Pussy cats, dude. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a cat at some point. I know it. Shan's already on it. I now that we're like, now that we're in a situation where we can have a cat and not have to pay a fucking fee to own the cat.
Yes.
Yeah. we can do that type of shit. So I think that's probably what we're gonna do, and it's gonna be a ragdoll cat because that just runs in the goddamn family. So that's what they get.
A ragdoll cat?
A ragdoll cat. They're
What does that mean?
small lions, dude. They're huge.
I'm gonna have to look this up. Oh, those fucking things.
Yeah, those fucking things. Exactly. Every time
Dude.
we go to her parents' house, she goes and she calls those 2 by name. That's exactly what I do. I look right at them and I go, "Oh, those fucking things."
You again. They all look possessed.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't like it.
and they're cool. Look, don't get me wrong, they're soft as shit. Like they're fun to hold. And
They've got lifeless eyes, like a doll's eyes.
They've got 2 at her mom and dad's house, but I know we're gonna end up with a fucking cat, so it is what it is. But we're still moving in, so she's gonna have to. There we go. Yeah, that's it. It's like that. So stay right there, top row, third to the left, third from the left, right, third from the right. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's kind of like the one they
That's
have.
from Homeward Bound.
Yeah, so go down a little bit more. I saw another one. Yeah, like that one right there, first row. Do all ragdolls have blue eyes? I'm pointing at it like you can fucking see it. No, down 2, down 1 more, over 2, now over left 2, 1 more. There we go. Yeah,
I hate
that's
it.
probably.
Dubai color.
Yeah, they're fucking huge. They sprawl out and they're about 6 feet tall. They're ridiculous.
I don't like animals that have blind people eyes. Like, remember in the movie Ray, when Ray Charles goes blind and his eyes get all fucked up? I don't like when animals have blind people eyes, but then can still see.
Funny, true story about blind eyes. Crown Candy, that place in downtown St. Louis. It's like,
With the fucking BLT, yeah.
Yeah, fucking ever. It's great. I drive by it every day on the way home from work. I drive right by it.
Nice.
But when I was young, the first time I ever went there, we ordered food. And, I don't know. I actually haven't been there that many times. Like, I know I've been there a couple times and their food's good. Like, don't get me wrong. But it was all the first a couple times I've been there, it's always dirty as fuck. And, like, I sat down in this booth and we get our food. We were there with my family and shit like that. And we sat across from an old blind lady, and she was eating with no glasses on, and her eyes were completely like that gray, whatever, and it like fucked me up.
Did you steal her malt?
No, it ruined my appetite.
Oh,
like it made me not hungry. Like I was like,
really?
Dude, I don't want to eat.
Her eyes were that fucking gnarly?
That shit was gross, dude. It's fucking gross. Like, I'm sorry that you're blind. Put your fucking glasses on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, the thing is, she doesn't know how gross it is.
Her family does, though. Put her fucking glasses on. Like, dude, if we were all sitting around and you were blind, I wouldn't let you sit there looking gross. I'd put some fucking cool shades on you, prop you up, and be like, your BLT is right in front of you. And I'd get you 2 straws so you couldn't miss it.
Is that the only thing to eat there at Crown Candy?
fuck, I don't know. There's a line out the door every motherfucking day.
I've only
Every
eaten
day.
there once, but I got a BLT and then I left. I took it out
Good
and
idea.
I went and I sat underneath the Compton Water Tower in
Yeah.
Tower Grove and ate there.
Yeah, good idea. They have like these. They have like seats across the street because like the parking there is all fucked. You know, it's all like
Yeah, it
street
is.
parking and it's terrible. Like it's literally one of the worst. Well, high now that High Point is a thing. Don't get me wrong, High Point's amazing, but like they build in the most dog shit, inconvenient areas. Like it is hard to get. Like the first one that was down in the Loop. Like you think about going there, but then you think about how like hard it is to get into it, and you're like, I don't even want to go there anymore. And they're all like that. They're all like that. And like Crown Candy is the same way. Like every time I drive through there, like there aren't laws in downtown St. Louis, so I go like 70 from the time I pull off at work. I'm just down fucking streets in the city because it is the cops aren't going to pull you over ever. Like unless you're doing something stupid, they don't give a fuck what you're doing. So I just go blowing by, roll every stop sign. It's one of those things. And like, but then you get to Crown Candy and like you have to stop, you have to slow down because everybody's like, there's always some asshole in a lifted trucks parked on the curb, and his car's taking half the fucking street. And it's just like,
What's the famous are they famous for the malt or for the BLT?
I think both.
Yeah, I think
That's
both.
the thing.
Yeah, I think like
What about
that?
What about candy? Is there like a candy that they're famous for being a fucking candy shop?
So that's funny that you say that. I don't know. Is it fudge or something? Do they do fudge? They have to do something like fudge.
Crown Candy, St. Louis. I mean, they're like right there on the river, right? So like you could easily take this shit to like Cahokia and chill on a mound and eat.
Kinda.
You could.
It's not really too much. It's not really on the river. Like I'm off Jefferson, so it's like off St. Louis Avenue, and it's kind of in this. It's in the city. You'd have to drive a few minutes to get to
Malts
the river.
and shakes, sandwiches.
It's always popping though. Like, and they straight up. There's a big sign
Yeah.
outside that just says "line starts here." They don't even want you inside forming a line. They take your broke ass outside and stand the heat.
That fucking the man versus food guy. I think he wasn't able to beat it. The challenge,
No,
right?
he lost. Yeah, he couldn't do it.
Damn.
It was like, but it was like 25. Like
It's stupid.
stupid amount.
Yeah, it's almost like if you're not in somewhat like if you were in bad enough health, you could die. It'll probably kill you.
Right?
It's such like that much fucking like. Here's my other thing: do you just automatically become lactose intolerant at some point in your life? Is that just a thing?
I think so. Like like your body is like, okay, well, you're no longer a baby, so you don't need milk.
Quit with the bullshit.
Yeah.
There's a fucking sign when you get off. So Got Milk, I guess, is it back? Got Milk is like starting to come back now because like there's some Got Milk billboards downtown, and the one, funny enough, the one is when you get off at Jefferson now, there's like this one, and there's these people. They're like all like competitively riding bikes. Like they're not like just out for a stroll. Like they're going.
They mean
And
it.
it just says milk is more energizing than water. And I'm like, dude, I'd rather die than could you even if that is true, which it might be. I don't know. It doesn't sound true. I don't think that's
No.
true. But
Well,
even if it might be
calories do equal energy. So yeah, technically,
bro, imagine mid Tour de France, you're like 200 miles in, somebody hands you a squirt bottle of milk. You're like, dude,
you're about to bicycle up a mountain and someone hands you milk, and then you're just pedaling with milk sloshing around in your stomach. I'm gonna shit my pants.
dude, literally just shitting down your legs.
I'll say the way they phrased it is it was well phrased because I think actually their statement is true.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
but-
like I remember a few years
yeah.
ago. What's the candy bar that's just like the peanuts? Is that Payday?
Payday. I fucking
Hey, dude,
just
I
had Payday
fuck with
today.
paydays, dude.
Paydays are the shit.
sure.
But I remember like a few years ago on the packaging, they were trying to like market themselves as like a protein bar. I was like, get the fuck
Dude,
out of
get
here!
out of here. I did not
You're
know
a fucking
that.
candy bar,
What
dude.
do you mean, guys? It's got peanuts. It's packed
Yeah.
full of protein.
Look
Dude,
at
that's
look at
fucking
my pecan
hilarious.
log from fucking Stuckies. I'm gonna go run a marathon.
Dude,
Fuck
fuck a
off.
Cliff Bar,
Yeah,
dude.
like a
Just
Cliff Bar,
pay.
yeah.
Fuck a Cliff Bar, dude. Just eat a payday. That's awesome. I didn't know that, but I do fuck with paydays. So the food mart that I was telling you about, where that guy, where Big Pun, fucking mace that dude that one time. So I go there like every day. They've got snacks like you'd never believe. So I have been looking for now and laters for like a year. Like there's nowhere in the county that has now and laters. They just don't exist.
That's
Like
strange.
it's like they've just wiped them off the face of the planet. You go up to the fucking register at this food mart where Miss T is
Is it
fucking.
the stacks of threes?
It's the stacks of three, but it's in every color.
Oh, beautiful, dude.
Every single color. It's like a layout of now and laters.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Like straight up. It's the coolest fucking place.
Is now and later? No, now and later is some OG hood snack, right? Like that is
Yeah, dude. That's like
that. A now and later is like a symbol of the struggle.
there's motherfuckers that had those before they ever had a Starburst.
Dude,
Yeah.
I bet
I think I
there's-
did.
I bet there's some real struggling motherfuckers in the history books that never had a Starburst, but they had some now and laters. They never got to experience like a pink Starburst.
I'm not gonna lie. I had these after Starburst, and I'll never forget the first time I like ate them. Like I didn't like them at first because like, you throw them into a Starburst and you can just bite. Okay, I don't like to savor shit. Like I don't know why. Like maybe it's just maybe it's the autism in my brain
Right.
that just make. But like it's like crunchy stuff. Like if I eat a cough drop, like I'll suck on it for a minute, but I like biting into it. Like it's just like
Yeah.
my brain just says bite into it. Jolly Ranchers, everything, and. I remember the first time I ate a now and later, like I threw it in my mouth and I just tried to crunch down on it, and it's like I almost lost teeth. You know what I'm saying? It's like don't
Now
fuck around and try to rush a now and later.
Now and later is borderline hard candy.
Straight up, like you have to
And
soften that bitch up.
and I chew hard candy. I can't sit there and just suck on like a Jolly Rancher.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
retarded like I am.
Yeah, I crunch.
Good. Okay.
If
Dude,
I have if
my
I
whole
have a
life, I
bloat-
thought I was the only person that did that.
No, dude. If it's a fucking Jolly Rancher, I'm crunching. If it's a blow pop, I'm crunching.
Bro, straight up,
Cookie
I
Pop,
don't want to
crunching.
suck on a blow pop. Like I want the
Yeah.
gum inside of it. I don't even want the gum inside of it. I just want to get to the gum for like 5
it's-
minutes and then
and-
spit the shit out.
And it's not even good gum.
It's not good gum.
Oh well, no, that's where you and I divert. I swallow gum.
Yeah, so you're fucked.
Mm.
I don't swallow
Yeah,
gum.
it's
Oh,
foul.
How am I fucked,
Oh.
dude?
That's fine.
Bo Naylor bomb. Bo Naylor bomb. Bo Naylor
Bang.
bomb.
Get it, Bo.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you swallow gum like a fucking autist?
Exactly like an autist.
Sick, dude. That's so the shitting gum thing is not real.
No, you you totally shit gum.
But like, what was it that they used to tell you not to swallow gum because it's
It'll
gonna like stay in the side of you or something?
No,
Yeah,
like
for-
you shit it out like the next day, like you do everything else you ate that day.
Oh yeah, but they said that it would stay in your system for 7 years, right? It would gunk up your intestines.
See,
That's
that
what I
was,
remember hearing as a
yeah.
kid.
See, that was one of those things I might have believed. I don't believe that anymore, obviously. But
No, I'll swallow my gum, and then the next day I'll shit, and it looks like my shit stepped in gum. Like, it's just like-
tight. Dude, funny we're on the subject of shit, and we can get off this subject. We'll get off this subject quickly
the
because
shitty subject.
I don't really want to talk about shit, but but I realized that like today, this is another thing I think I might be alone on because like there's times of my day that I'm within driving distance of my house, whether
Yeah.
because of where I'm at throughout the day. Depending on how bad, like depending on what I think that shit's gonna be like, I decide on whether I hit the highway and go back to work, or if I divert to the house because it needs to be like this needs to be taken care of indoors.
Home bowl.
Yeah, like I need to be I need to be with the home team.
Yeah,
on this
if
one.
I'm going to the playoffs, I want home field advantage. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like I am not gonna shit with a disadvantage. It's not happening, especially if
shit-
I
I don't
have an
shit-
option.
I don't shit in public toilets.
I don't. Yeah, no, me neither.
I don't.
Dude.
I don't sit. in
Absolutely
public toilets.
fucking not, dude.
Me neither.
Absolutely
That's
not.
filthy.
My office, dude. I hold it, dude. I wait till I get home.
Okay, that's good then. See, I'm straight up because there's a
Same.
kid that, because one of the guys I work with, I mean, shitting is like his. It's like his part of his job.
his
Like
talent.
it's really in his job description. Like it's funny. Like I walked in one day I walked into the bathroom to take a piss, and it was like the one time since I've been there that like all three of us were in the bathrooms. Like there's two urinals and a shitter.
Right.
And the one guy, he's shitting. I walk in, my boss is pissing, and I walk in, he looks at me, he goes, "Oh, look at it." I go, "You come here often?" He goes, "No." He goes, "But he does." And he called him out while he was shitting. So like we finished piss and walk out, and I know he didn't even chuckle. So he's just like he's sitting in there going, "Damn, like this is the worst like shit I could have possibly asked for. I got flamed on this dirty toilet at my job."
Dude, there's some people that are way too comfortable doing what they do in a public toilet.
It's filthy, dude.
My office is the fucking mutts that I have to fucking like I work with, and then like you remember the fucking shoe that you fucking heard
Oh
that you
yeah,
saw
dude.
in that stall that you heard that ungodly fucking noise from. Oh,
Dude, I will walk. So like the bathrooms that we usually keep the lights off like in the hallway to the bathroom because like you could see all the lights, like unless there's people like checking out the facility, like we'll just keep it off or whatever. It's like, but you could see, when the lights on in the bathroom, you can see the glow through the door. And like
sure.
that's how I know. Like I walk to the beginning of the like the beginning of the hallway, and I like tilt my head down, and if I see the glow, I just turn around and go right back into the fucking warehouse. I'm like, dude,
I'm out of here.
Count me out.
Yeah.
Count me the fuck out. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. But it's nice though, because now coming to the new house, like I come in here and I've got like there's a window in this bathroom. I didn't have a window in the I didn't have a window in the bathroom, either of the bathrooms at the townhouse, like the upstairs one or the downstairs one. Now we only got one bathroom, which sucks. But the bathroom window is clutch.
There you go.
Dude.
Well, like open a window, like get some fresh air, or like
no, I like to just
getting some vitamin D, getting some fucking
vitamin D. So I fucking hate turning on lights in the middle of the day. Like it is like my least favorite thing. Like there are people that just will go into I like to keep the shades shut and like they turn lights. No way. Like I love natural light. Like it is just, I wake up anywhere I've ever lived. I've always woken up and the first thing I do is like, if it's sunny, even if it's not sunny outside, even if it's gray, there's still enough light out there. I open up the windows, dude. Let that bitch come through.
I can't do that. I have to
Unreal,
like gradually acclimate to the light.
You fucking vampire. Yeah, that's Italians, dude. Us Italians. I levitate towards the fucking. I stand up out of my bed and I just Chris Angel to the windows.
I levitate to the darkness.
Sick, dude. Real edgy. Get him off screen. Get this guy the fuck out of here.
Get this fucking alternative dude out of here.
Get this fucking out of here. But yeah, dude. But yeah, moving though, this past weekend was torturous. I hate it, and I'm glad we got it done in like quick. But
moving is it's one of the worst experiences of life.
It's terrible.
There's an excitement to moving, but the process of moving it's the worst there's no fun.
There's zero fun. I don't know if I actually believe what I'm about to say, but I kind of believe it, and I almost enjoy the moving part, like the physically moving part, more than I do the after part, like right after that, where you have to figure out where everything goes. You're now just staring at this house with like shit sitting everywhere. Like
it's all these boxes.
Just boxes. Like that is when my anxiety sets in. Like my anxiety moving, I'm cool. Like we woke up that day and Shan's like, we gotta go. And I remember looking at Shan, I go, what the fuck is wrong with you? I go, this isn't gonna take that long. Like I understand that like we in our minds, we've got a lot of shit, which we do. We accumulate a lot of shit in the 3.5 whatever years we were there.
Right.
But I'm like, we still just live in a fucking townhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like a lot more, too, because there's an upstairs and a downstairs, too. I think that made it seem a little more daunting. So
Right.
I'm like, you got to chill. I'm like, everything's going to be fine. I'm like, we're going to be cool. Like, it's not going to take all day. And I remember I remember everybody was pulling out of here basically at like, well, her parents hung out for a little bit longer because, you know, they're those type of people. They like to kick it, have a beer, do that type of thing, which is cool. They like to hang out and her dad barbecued and shit. Like whatever. My family, her family is very like, oh, let's all hug. We're all close. We're all soupy. My family is like, I've hugged my mom like 10 times in my life. I love that woman more than anything in the world. But like, rarely do we end phone calls with "I love you." You know, we just whatever. Her family complete opposite. So they hang out, whatever. But like my family, like 5:00, Jerry was leaving. We had just got the TVs put up, everything, and like I'm like, dude, it's 5:00. I'm on the couch, my feet up, like it's. But then I'm looking around, going, look at all this bullshit.
Right.
Look at all this bullshit.
Yep.
Why do I have so much shit in my life?
Why? So it's and then we've got this 2-car garage, which is dope, but like I haven't been able to park in the garage because all of our boxes are still on my side of the garage. So.
Damn.
Well, I gave that. I didn't even argue that. I'm like, first day we got here, I'm like, you can have the side closest to the door. You get home late at night. Like I don't want, whatever.
I'm not worried about it. I drive a Dart.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It is what it tis, what it motherfucking tis. And but then all the shit got kind of pushed to the right so she can park in there. And so like this weekend we're really gonna hit that. But
there you go.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm just like looking at all the shit. Like even now, like I've got pretty good, like, the TV, everything is pretty set up to where like it's livable. I just brought my, I've actually just finished bringing all like the last of the clothes over before today for this episode because I'm a cheap bitch. And before we left, I sent you those pictures earlier. I literally have like Star Wars level washer dryer. Like they connect to Wi-Fi. They've got Bluetooth.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like they're like the most ridiculous fucking washer dryer. They're like top of the line washer dryer.
Front office. Did you see his washer dryer?
No, I don't think I saw them, but I have washer and dryers like that, and it's
they're like
Nick's washer dryer. They look like HAL 9000 from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Are they Samsung or LGs?
They're GE.
Yep, that was the
GE.
next one on the list.
So they're stack ones, but they're front load. Like they're fucking. I mean, dude, they're gorgeous. They're so nice and like, but at my cheap ass, I was like, we don't pay for fucking water at the townhouse, so I'm like, doing all of my laundry at the townhouse,
Right.
stopping there after work, getting what's dry and bringing it here, throwing another load in. I even did dishes one more time over there. Ran the dishwasher one more time, But like today, like I did the dishes, loaded the dishwasher for the first, so things are starting to. But man, I have just been in like a state of anxiety all week. I hate this. I'm just ready for like a month from now, where like this is not new.
It's all a distant memory. All your
where it needs to be.
Like when you're auto paying for some bullshit on your phone shopping.
Yeah.
You don't have all the addresses are all like auto filled to your new one.
Dude, yeah, I just had to go do that change of address at the fucking
post office
yesterday. And not only that, the worst part about it is I walk in. I don't want to name drop him on here. I'll tell you as soon as we get off here because the front office knows him. So as soon as he might not laugh at the story now, but when we get off here and I tell him who I mean, he's gonna ha ha. But I walk into the post office. I'm like, I'm in the vestibule. I see the guy behind the counter. I'm like,
oh no,
fucker.
Oh,
I'm like, I grew up with this guy. I went to all levels of school with him. I'm like, fucker. You do not know him at all. Like it's not anybody that like I've ever hung out with. He's not even annoying like the way like he is just the front office is going to know immediately, and I actually we have a private chat I can type it into. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to type this in for you.
We got a little.
Tell me when you see it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
dude?
I'm not. So
He
he acts like he doesn't know me, right? So I go in there. So I look at him and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go here. But he sees me. So I can't turn around and walk out at this point. So I'm like, whatever. So I walk in.
You're in.
He's acting like he doesn't know me. He goes, ID. He goes, can I help you, sir? I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, I need a change of address. He goes, ID. So I sat down my ID. He goes, slaps it. He goes, fucking Nick Traub. I knew it.
Ew.
I was like, God damn it. I was like, motherfucker.
Bitch,
So he just had a field day, dude. He was like, I knew that was you. He's like, what's up, dude? He's like, change your address. He goes, yeah, man. So he's like, yeah, fill it out, take it over there, take a pen, fill that shit out. You know, like then it became like we were having a moment. Like we were almost setting up our new address. Like
you almost sucked your fucking cock.
Dude, we almost fucking did that thing that you sent me the other day, that left jerkin. We almost fucking did that shit. We almost Chinese finger trapped each other.
There you go. Well, that's
And by
productive.
Dude, and when I walked out, he goes, all right, Trob, see ya. I'm like,
Fuck off.
Dude, I'm like, I'm just going to drive straight into Gravois.
Of all the people,
Of all the fucking people. And like, he's like the big dick up there. Like all the people were like respecting him. Like he was telling stories when I walked in there. I'm like,
Nick was
what?
the only one not respecting him.
Yeah, dude. I'm the only motherfucker. Like, so they're all like, so when I left, they're probably like, who's that fucking loser? Mike's like, he's like, yeah, you know. Just some guy, just some fucking loser I used to beat up in school.
Sure.
That's probably what he told him. He's like, yeah, I used to beat that kid's ass in school.
I remember his sister. Yeah, it's
an odd bunch, dude.
Yes, thank you.
It's an odd bunch.
I hope he has like that moment with someone else in that you went to school with, and like so that he can exclaim their name out loud. And all of a sudden he's like, River Butt Ram. You're like,
dude. Yeah. Well, okay, so he is like in our terms, he's like TDB. He's like you know who we knew, TDB with the Disney.
Yeah.
He's like that. He's in terms of like what you would know. He's like that, but a little bit more special. Like he's got like if you
more
ramp
special than TDB.
More. So TDB was like socially just special. I think the guy that we're talking about, I'll just say his name. His name's Mike. I mean, we're not going to say his last name, but he I think he has got like an issue. So
yeah,
like
100%. Like that's not even up for debate, dog. You said that like it was a question. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that.
That is not a question.
I like that. This dude, he's gonna have a wild hair up his ass now because he knows reconnected with someone from high school, and so he's gonna Facebook stalk you like right now. And the first thing he's gonna notice is, oh, he's got a podcast. He's gonna turn on that very first episode of the podcast. And you're gonna go, he was a little retarded.
Yeah, hey, me too though, bub. I'm with you. Solidarity.
Autists unite.
I stand with you. Fucking dude, it's so funny. But I have to see him again because he was like, see, because like at the change of address, you have to like take it up there afterwards and like get it scanned.
I did it online.
Yeah, see, I didn't know you could do this shit online. He handed so this is the best. He hands me the thing, so he hands me the pamphlet, right, to like fill it out. So it's the front page says do it online, and then you flip it over and you can do it manually. He ripped the do it online part out because I was there, so he's basically like,
you're coming back.
You're gonna do it via hand, motherfucker.
Do it my way.
Yeah, this is how it's going down. So I did it like that, and he's like, "I'll see you in a few, whenever." So I guess they send me the new thing. I have to go up there, and
Andy's gonna have your address.
And he's gonna have my address,
you're fucked.
dude.
You're fucked. He's definitely gonna hear this.
It's all right, dude. I'm just gonna start inviting him over for fights.
Why not?
There you go.
We'll be really good, cool friends. Next time you're in town, front office, I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I got a buddy coming over. But
We
who?
found
Like, don't
we
worry
found
about
the
it.
third mic for the show,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
and it's
Yeah,
Mike.
hey, introducing. I got a surprise for you, front office.
Mm.
Boy, wouldn't that be a fucked up one, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably, I could find somewhere else to watch the fights. It's all good.
He's like, I'll
Yeah.
find another podcast to produce.
Yeah, well, you're not going to your. Yeah, well, I mean, where there's like one other place. You either staying at your madres or like the in-laws, and like I don't think either one of you guys want to go watch fights there. So it's like you're coming here.
Yeah.
So
I
you're-
would come. Yes, I'm.
You're coming here and you're sitting right next to him. I'm gonna put both our little bean bags next to each other. I'm gonna say
Whoa.
this is where you guys sit.
Just make sure he brings some chips or some kind of party snack. He'll be all right.
He's the kind of guy that brings like some dippy made. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like,
No,
yeah, and it's not good. You know
Like
what I mean?
stealing the
let's not
crock
leave
pot.
it up to chance, dude. Just hit it out of the park and bring some fucking wavy lays and bring some fucking French onion dip. Not
Yeah,
hard.
yeah. Shan will make the buffalo dip. Don't worry, hers is
There you go.
fire.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Damn, Bo Naylor just threw him right into the outfield. You can't be hitting home runs and throwing him in the outfield, Bo.
Well, you know what? Mike Zanino did that for far longer than he should have been allowed to. So
Yeah, you're right. You're fucking
give the
right,
kid the
dude.
pass.
Yeah, for anybody who's watching, which I don't think anybody is, but for anybody who watches this back, we're fucking watching. I'm watching the Guardians play the fucking Royals here, off to the right. But
It's looking good.
yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So I guess now that we're here and we can chitty chat about it, I haven't really asked you much about it, but I just was I was looking more into the Jason Aldean thing today.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh, he's a fucking moron.
What do you think about the song, dude? You think it's a banger?
No. This fucking song written by committee.
Dude, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Four writers on the song, and none of them are named Jason Aldean.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then my favorite part is that we're arguing if it's racist or not. And do you know that church that he's standing in front of in that music video used to be used for lynching?
They lynched a teenager.
oh, Jesus! What?
They lynched a teenager there. That's the only reason that like courthouse is like notable.
And he's like, this song isn't racist.
Now, I could almost give you the benefit of the doubt that he didn't know that, but then again, most courthouses in the South probably had a lynching in front of it at some point.
Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe
he's not a very bright guy. So I'd assume that he probably doesn't know that.
Yeah.
He probably
But
just picked one. It's a
But
big
this
one.
dude, he's like, try that in a small town. Like, dude, you grew up in Macon, Georgia, where there's like 150,000 people. He went to a private school. And then, like, his entire career, he hasn't written any of his songs. It's like, he's just such, you're nothing that you claim to be.
Yeah, what a bum, dude. I saw it's been like a week now, I guess, since that song. I guess CMT took it off their airwaves, and now everybody's pissed off talking about CMT kind of sucks anyway, and they kind of ruined country music. But like, at least they made the right decision by pulling that dumbass song. But now everybody's mad, talking about woke CMT. They're like, they fucked up, they done goofed. They pulled the Aldean, the Deaner off the fucking the waves.
I mean, granted, this outrage has helped him. Like that song is like number one.
Of course it did. Yeah.
So he's making money.
Yeah. What a fucking bum, though. I just didn't know if you'd. I remember. I think I don't. We haven't really talked about it, but I saw you tweet about it, and then our boo Sheryl Crow said he was an idiot or whatever.
At some point, I expect like these right-wing people to, like, have you noticed that all the things that you're being told to be enraged about is just some like petty bullshit, and then there's actual issues to be pissed off about? Like, let's talk about like income inequality, and let's talk about how like only a few people own all the houses, and so you can't buy a house. You have to rent from these people that own all the houses, and the minimum wage hasn't gone up in 14 fucking years federally. Like, why can't you be mad about a real issue, but instead you're going to give a fuck about drag queens reading fucking children's books in public libraries, transgender bathrooms, and whether or not your boy can sing a stupid fucking like borderline racist song.
Did you?
on television.
I put that tweet up from the Needlecock, the Needle, aka Melon.
Melon.
And he made that tweet. It was like, why can't Republicans find a platform to run on as easy as they find pictures of Hunter Biden's cock?
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, like boy, like they really went in on those dick pics, but they can't agree on shit.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, like she had them like right there, like in a Senate hearing.
Dude, she had them on poster board.
On poster board. Some fucking Washington D.C. intern had to go to Kinko's and be like, "Can you blow this up?" And they're like,
"Blow up this dick pic.
Can you blow up this fucking dick, make it look fucking huge."
No, it's for work. I swear.
Yeah.
Like, who is this? They're like, who is this bad motherfucker? And they're like, Hunter Biden. They're like,
Hunter Biden got it off his laptop, baby.
Yeah, that's what I was telling that guy that I know that's super right wing, that I send you him ranting sometimes. I'm always like when he had ranted about Hunter Biden, I'm like, bro, you better stop talking. I was like, because every word that comes out of your mouth makes me want to hang out with Hunter Biden just that much more.
Yeah. Like,
so stop.
Dude kind of, like he's fun.
Pretty fucking rad.
He's kind of fun, dude.
Like he might have been nuts, but at least he's he's just entertaining, dude. Doing water slides on crack cocaine and
with hookers. Oh my god,
hookers, dude. Like, what the fuck else are? Like,
I may not partake, but I'll watch and spectate, and that's cool.
I'll definitely watch. Yeah. Bro, that'd be like, you got to
imagine him all coked out trying to get hard. He's like tugging it up, he's like trying to wake it back. He's like slapping it around, trying to wake it up.
And then he looks you in the eyes and goes, "Here, you try to wake it up." And you're like,
"You're on your own, bro."
Like, fuck Hunter. Like, come on, dude. I'm just here to do cocaine and crack. Like, I'm not here. I don't want to jerk you off. Don't make me jerk you off, Hunter. Am I going to have to jerk you off, Hunter? All right, Hunter, come here.
Come here, buddy.
Come here, bucko.
Bucko.
Come here, bucko. And if I do this, Hunter, you got to get that noise complaint charge that I got when I was 21 dropped off my record. Call Dad.
This is when you're fucking tugging on Hunter Biden's dick. You gotta look him in the eye and go, "You need to go get some help. Like, you need.
What's wrong with you, dude?
You need to go to rehab, bro.
You're fucking sick.
Look at me. I'm fluffing.
You're sick in the head, Hunter. I'm tired of it. Oh, you dirty ass bitch. Yeah. Well, I just want to know. Fuck the right wingers. Unless it's Kid Rock, dude.
I saw Willie Nelson called out Aldean at one of his shows.
Willie Nelson. That's how you know you fucked up.
Yeah, when Willie Nelson, Willie Nelson's what, like 90 at this point?
Something like that.
And
he just turned 90, right?
I saw a video. Like he is.
He's decrepit, dude.
We all need to just start preparing ourselves
old.
for that.
Yeah, Willie's.
Oh, can we not talk about that?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
gonna make me sad.
I know, but like
once Betty died, dude, all bets were off.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
but Willie,
right.
he was playing a show and he's like sitting down now.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that.
So he's playing show sitting down. So you're like, oh god, like it's just it's
Like,
happening.
Yeah.
The hips are going out like a fucking German Shepherd. So you know you're on borrowed time.
Man.
But he was like improvising like a verse.
Willie.
He was improvising a verse over one of his songs live because he's cool like that. And he ended up like
shit.
And he was talking about fucking Aldean, and he's like, you need to write your own songs and all this shit.
Call him out. You go,
yeah.
Willie.
Fucking right.
Willie's always told it like it is.
Worried man. Papa is a worried man. Dude, we should just all put our money together and pay Willie for that song. That should just be our
Worried man.
That should just be our intro.
Shit.
I mean,
we should
I
do
wonder
a
how much it
charity.
would cost.
Go fund
to get lifetime like royalty rights to one seldom
song?
listened to Willie Nelson song.
Well, half of them are dead. Well, that's an old song, right? That was a remake that they did, right?
He
that's
he just re-recorded that song like 5
with
fucking
Toots.
times. Yeah,
with Toots. Yeah. Great song though.
Let's get the high woman.
Fantastic song.
The high women. Let's make that our. Just.
That song makes me cry, dude.
I know, dude. When Yola starts
When Yola starts talking about freedom riders,
I was a freedom rider.
I can't. Oh,
dude,
I'm such a soft ass bitch.
Woman,
when you start talking about freedom riders and like civil rights movement shit, like,
my mother asked if
I turn into such a soggy bitch.
And I am still alive. Yeah, bro, Yola's the shit, and I am so pissed that I did not know she was here. Well, I didn't know she was here till like the day before she was here.
She played at the pageant.
Yeah, the pageant.
What a great venue for her too.
Yeah, I won't miss it again though. She needs to go. I'm excited to go see Stav Baby at the that new place, the factory. Yeah, I heard it's beautiful. So I'm pretty pumped to go see it.
Right on.
So I'd rather see it's cool that we're going to see stand up there, and I'm excited to see Stabby. But it'd be really cool if we were seeing I'd like to see a show there, like a concert. But which reminds me, I need to get my LTJ. I just got my note, my reminding email today. The Less Than Jake Toaster show is coming up here in August. That's that Less Than Jake doing Hello Rock View in its entirety.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
With the Toasters, you said?
With the Toasters.
That's so. Oh, what a great bill!
Yeah, I fucking love the Toasters, dude. Like they just.
I would be more excited about. I mean, I've seen Less Than Jake like 2 or 3 times. And they're awesome.
Yeah,
but I would be.
Toasters are great live. Yeah, Shannon and I saw the Toasters, and they were fucking incredible. We saw them at the Duck Room, so.
That's the Blueberry Hill, right?
Yeah, it was really good, really, really good.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, I guess let's I kind of want to talk some sports. I guess we've held. Well, I kind of want to get into some. I was watching. Now, so I got Sling TV, which it leads me to all these channels. I got the Vice channel, which we'll get into in just a second. But before we do that, my boy keeps throwing up the socials. So make sure that you fucking scan up here. We got this one up here all the time. If you to follow us on our socials, so scan that. You got everything. We're everywhere. We're even on Threads. Even though I heard Threads was dying, I saw people deleting that app. The Threads app kind of sucks.
Does it?
It sucks. Like, and I see people.
They threw it out there pretty quick. So, I mean, they're going to work it out. But for right now, yeah, it's kind of shitty.
Yeah. So, like, we're posting there every once in a while, but we're there. So, follow us there. Follow us. We got our merch down here. We got our merch throughout the show. We're going to be flashing all these throughout the show. The socials one's up there all the time. And if you scan the socials one, you'll actually see our merch, and pretty much anything attached to us is attached to that thing. But we got the merch one down here, and we're also going to be flashing the Skate Laborious one. The church. Yeah, no, you go. You take this one. Take it.
We're going to push that as long as we have to, man. Skate Laborious, dude. It's a beautiful thing. Let's bring the dream back, dude. Rise from the ashes, like a
fucking phoenix. Ka-ka! Ka-ka! Ka-ka!
Do it for him.
Like a phoenix, baby.
That's for you people.
We're like fucking rogue birds, and we're here to fucking lead the way, the charge. So scan that bitch if you have money. If not, tell a friend
who does have
money.
Right.
Dude,
don't tell another broke bitch.
The guy, speaking of the guy that I found out about Skate Laborious from was Steve Caballero.
Yeah.
And I actually just bought the Stevie or Cab Dragon bobblehead.
Tight. Did it come in?
No, but it's shipped, and as soon as I get it, it's going. Yeah.
Let's go, dude. I like it.
Stevie Caballero Dragon Head bobblehead. It's like 1,000 of them made, hand painted. I was like, dude, I gotta get the Cab Dragon.
Yeah, gots to. Yeah, fuck yeah, that'll be tight.
Because I wanted to put like vintage skate decks up here.
Sick. That would also be tight.
Do you know how expensive vintage skateboard decks are now?
Well, skateboarding is like, so it's weird because like skateboarding is like, we talked about this a couple years ago. We've been talking about this. Like skateboarding is kind of back in the hands of the kids and like where it should be and like kind of underground again. But like it's also not. Like I feel like it's underground. Like it's like the perfect mixture of like it's still underground and like they're doing creative shit and they're fucking riding their dicks off. and the women. I mean, there's women out there. There are young teenage girls out there that are just shredding. I mean, they're just putting dudes to shame. But I also feel like it's very popular. Like I still feel like when it comes like the X Games, like you still got the Nigel Houston, you still got the big boys, and I feel like that like so you still get
Chocolate.
like so like stuff like the boards, like you got to think that like those things are items. Like you like imagine what like an old blind board would probably go for.
Oh, believe me, I'm on eBay looking at them, man.
Like, oh my!
I'm trying to find like I'm looking at old like 1980s like Santa Cruz, like Jason Jesse
Oh
board,
yeah,
Jeff Grosso boards. I was looking at a fucking like a 90s like girl Lance Mountain board or no flip, sorry, Lance Mountain board, Screaming Squeegee.
Would
like,
you display a Duane Peters board, knowing what you know about him?
Because of what he was, yes.
Okay, yeah, I think
I would
too.
still rock. Actually, I was looking at Duane Peters has a eBay store of his shit. It was like it's his artwork and shit. And I seriously considered maybe buying like a piece of original Duane Peters art. But then I looked at his Instagram again and I was like, oh yeah, he's never mind. he's fucking
he's like a Nazi sympathizer now.
He's a
Let me
fucking
go ahead and
prick.
get
Oh
that
no, I
off.
mean you can still show his boards. Fuck him. He's just a crazy old
He's not a
fuck.
Nazi sympathizer, literally, but he is a fucking. He's just
he's out there,
uncorked.
Dude. Yeah, but he is like the most punk rock motherfucker of all time.
He was, man.
Yeah, was. He definitely is not punk rock anymore, guys.
He was a legend.
Washed up fuck. Yeah, but dude, that guy. I mean, I still.
What did Jeff Grosso?
What?
You know, he was talking about his problems. He's like, if you grow up and your heroes are Johnny Thunders and Duane Peters, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, straight the fuck up. Like, dude, just look. He's just the ugliest motherfucker. Like,
yes.
But I still be jamming the U.S. bombs. I was gonna say I have to turn them down a little bit just so people don't even know who they are, so I don't have to turn them down at all.
Die Hunts are cool. With
Die
Corey
Hunts are
Parks.
cool. Yeah, I mean they're I think he had the Duane Peters gunfight too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Duane Peters, man, what happened? Yeah, my brother was just messaging me, so he finally just watched the. It's like the Tony Hawk document. I guess the Tony, I guess it's a Tony Hawk doc or whatever, the one that's on Prime or maybe it's on.
Are you talking about the one about the video game, Pretending I'm a Superman?
No, remember, and then there's that one. There's like that whole scene of Duane Peters talking about how he just like hated Tony Hawk for no reason,
spit on him and shit.
Yeah, spit on him, and then his son died, and Tony Hawk was still cool to him, and like he was
like, he's like, he didn't have to be that cool.
Hey, you have to be that good. You have to make me feel like a piece of shit. But he did. And and I was like, AJ, that is Duane Peters. Like, I'm like, that is like, he's a salty for no reason, bitter old fuck.
Yeah.
And which sucks because, like, man, I think nowadays, I don't know. I don't want to speak for him and say the scene. I assume the scene. Oop! Did Andres just do it? Yes, he did. Andres 2-run. Wait, is that Bo? That's Bo Naylor.
That was Bo again. That's 2 for Bo.
2 for Bo tonight. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. What a man. What a fucking man.
I did learn how to prison weld fucking a pair of Dickies though. Because of Duane Peters.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think nowadays, I think the scene would. I think he would be revered. Like, I think if he just would have shut, like he not would have went. So but I think he's obviously got problems. Obviously, he goes missing like every other year.
Yeah.
But I feel like if
he should have died. I mean, this sounds weird, but if he had died like 10 years ago,
yeah.
I mean, he'd be
like idolized,
like J Boy. If like Jay Adams, if he didn't die when he did, and he had a microphone on him like now,
yeah,
we'd be like, "Fuck Jay Adams, Tony Alva, all the fucking way." Like,
dude, get this dude. Yeah, who gave this motherfucker a microphone?
Yeah, because Jay Adams died when he did, he still gets like the credit that he does deserve.
Yeah.
But like it would have been stripped from him if he was still around.
Right. And Duane Peters, like, I think even if he didn't, like, say he would have not died and just figured out to get some help, like, I feel like the scene would be like coming together to take care of him. Like I feel like that would be like
We're like, oh man, I'm sorry that Chess died, and like
and I feel like skaters would be doing. I mean, they would be doing whatever they could. I just feel like they would be doing trying to just take care of him. I think they'd rally around him and not. But like he is just fucking burnt every bridge in the world possible,
Yeah.
and like on top of just and then pissed on afterwards. That it's like, damn, dude, like
you got no friends, dude.
no friends, and he's selling the shit on eBay.
Imagine as tight a community as like old skate dudes, like old skate grom dudes, and how tight they are now these days, especially when they're so few and far between. And like they, Vans brings back like the competitions for the old dudes, and Dwayne's like not invited to the fucking party.
Yeah, like straight up, like he would be noticeably missing. I feel like, and
Yes,
yeah, that's a shame. It's a damn shame.
yes, it is.
But yeah, but Skate Laborious, that's not a damn shame. Back to where we were at before.
Speaking of damn shames,
damn shame. Yeah, Skate Laborious burning down. Big damn shame.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, like I said, if you're broke, don't tell somebody else that's broke. Make sure you tell somebody that's got some money because they need to raise some money. They're actually getting pretty. I saw a PBS or something just put like they're getting pumped now. Like they're really getting they're getting interviewed. They're doing a lot of appearances, and the news is doing shit. So they're really getting the word's getting out there, which is good. So, but like I said, we're gonna keep this up until they reach their goal, and then till whenever. So just donate when you can, because that'd be
Let's
sweet.
see where we can. What are they up to now? I'll pull it up here.
Let's see.
$78,000 of a $500,000 goal.
Oh, $500,000. Damn, that's not $1 million. I keep saying $1 million.
Or
$500,000, dude.
I don't know.
There.
I think there's two different GoFundMe's, to be honest.
Is it Rise from the Ashes?
It's not. This is just donate to Laborious Urban Art Studios. Let me see if I can find it. Come on now.
There it is. Yeah, 82,890 out of $1 million. So
that's within the last couple weeks.
Yeah,
God, dude, they need $1 million.
So we got some ways to go. So we tell some people. People are still donating. We got 11 hours ago. 100. So yeah. So obviously, but as time goes by, things like this kind of slip from the headlines, and people forget about it. And people, the heat that it had, and
we're gonna keep shouting this to the mountaintops, man.
Yeah, but not here. We're gonna keep letting you motherfuckers know, and even if you get sick of hearing it, good. You want to
buy some merch. If you're not gonna just donate, buy some merch.
Yeah,
they got some dope shirts.
And if you want us to shut the fuck up about it, donate and get it to $1 million.
Yeah, we'll shut the fuck up when they
get them to $1 million, and I'll shut the fuck up. You won't hear about it again.
Promise.
Until we start telling you about how sick it is now that it's rebuilt.
Yeah,
you're never getting away from Skate Laborious, motherfuckers.
We're gonna be recording an episode from the top of the pipe, dude,
with my cock out. But now that we've shouted out our socials and everything, and went rogue on it, Duane Peters for 15 minutes. Sling TV. I got Sling TV, so I'm trying. I got AT&T internet titties, but I got rid of the Spectrum. Obviously I didn't get Uverse or anything, so I'm trying to try out all these little things, like different cable cutting option stuff. I got Sling TV. Sling TV is super good. $55. Doesn't have any of the local channels, though. That pisses me off. So now I have to figure out something else, because now I can't watch Blues games or Channels 2. Say it.
Get an antenna.
Yeah, well, I have to get an. If I get an antenna, the channel I already have it's $55 a month or $50 a month. The package I already have, if I stick the antenna on it, it'll automatically get the local channels. Like it's already there. But it's like that's so fucking skeet. Like, I don't want to do that. But either way. But now I get all these, but it kills me because I was like, oh, I'll just get rid of Sling TV. And that was like day one because I signed up for it. Day one we got in here. I'm like, boom, let's go on here. Let's scroll through.
Hell yeah.
Immediately found out they didn't have the local channel. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm like yelling for Shannon. I'm like, Shannon, I just fucked up. I'm like, I go, Sling TV sucks. Like this is super skeet. But I only paid $27 for it for the first month because for like some deal. So I'm like, whatever. But then I was like, all right, well, we got this for a month. So I sat down the other day and started scrolling through it. They've got some of the tightest fucking channels I didn't even know. Like they've got like all these like MMA and fighting channels, all these true crime channels, like
nice.
IGN TV. Like, so I was
Yeah.
watching like top 100 video games. You know, right now, Comic-Con Live is on. You know, before we got on here, like all these video game channels. One's called like Wired or something like that. But I get Vice, and before I got on here, I was watching Dark Side of the Ring, some Dark Side of the Rings that I haven't seen. It's nice because like you get 50 hours of DVR for free or some shit, like, so you can just record whatever.
Which one were you watching? The new one on Abdullah the Butcher?
Yes. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
I only got halfway through it, obviously, because we had to get on here. But like, wow. So that's a new one?
Him and Bruiser Brody, dude.
Dude, that guy is fucking nuts. All I saw before I got on here was some guy who he gave HIV to or something, or hepatitis to. And he's allegedly. And he's like, I hope he fucking dies.
Yeah, dude.
A painful death.
So much blood just going everywhere.
Bro, that is wild. How did I not? I knew who Abdullah the Butcher is, but how did I not know that he was slurping blood off dudes and like?
He was the most hardcore, especially of his era. Like probably like before like New Jack and before like the Necro Butcher. Like Abdullah the Butcher was the
dude. He's fucking nuts. And like they're interviewing him now, and he's still got those fucking like. Well, you see
his
all the
forehead looks like ground beef, bro.
It's ground beef, and then you see like some of the other guys that were wrestling that kind of tried to wrestle his style. They've all got like that fucked up style, like a forehead, like where they're cutting the razor in and
the
shit.
Dusty Rhodes forehead, the Ric Flair forehead, the fucking Bruiser Brody forehead.
That Adrian the Butcher is, or what's it? Yeah, what's his name?
Abdullah the Butcher.
Abdullah the Butcher said Adrian the Butcher. Abdullah the Butcher, ridiculous. Like,
I remember one time I took a close up photo of Abdullah the Butcher's forehead, and I posted it next to upside down. I did a close up of what's that Marvel villain with the chin?
Thanos.
Thanos. I did a close up of Thanos' chin, and I adjusted it to be the same color, and I put them side by side, and I said which one is Abdullah the Butcher's forehead and which one is Thanos' chin, and you couldn't fucking tell.
Damn, dude. I'm telling you, Fernand, if we can pull up a picture, maybe don't even pull up a picture. We don't want to get our part, bro. Fuck WWE. Hit us with one more partial block in third world countries again, and we're coming for you. Okay, if they can't watch my shit in Tanzania, okay, I'm fucking coming for you. Okay,
no,
they can't watch my shit in Africa,
but fuck them.
They can't watch my content in Rwanda. Well, you better fix it. Anyway, don't show a picture of Abdullah the Butcher, but if you maybe on the side, you should go Google him and look it because his forehead is fucked up. And this dude was like slurping blood, like biting motherfuckers, like, and he like, there's this part.
Take forks and just stab.
Have you seen the episode? Like, is it pretty new or is it just airing?
I think that's the newest episode.
Okay, so I'm like I got like halfway through it, dude. Like when he went and told his dad that he was gonna be Abdullah the Butcher, and like pulled out the razor blade and showed it. Like, I'm like, dude, what is fucking like? You have to be so fucking crazy to do that. And that was a big boy. Yeah. Like, I don't know. But I'm glad I got the Vice now because like there's so many of those that I need to catch up on. Like and they're running them like all night. It looked like so.
No, that show's sweet. I'm so glad, and it's funny because like they're bringing in like Conrad Thompson from like all those podcasts. Like I guess he's one of the producers now. Conrad Thompson. He does the podcast with JR.
Oh, nice.
I think he co-hosts Ric Flair. Here, he's Ric Flair's son-in-law now. He married Ric Flair's daughter.
Almas? Andrade?
No, Conrad Thompson.
Oh.
He married Ric Flair's other daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tight. Yeah, I definitely plan on catching up on those. That's some good shit. But I gotta get my goddamn channel. So, well, I guess I don't need to worry about football because we got our football taken care of. Hopefully, I messaged that guy and he's like, "Yeah, August." I'm like, "Okay, we'll see." But
I trust him. Never did this wrong before.
Never did this wrong. But dude, I can't wait.
I'm so
for
glad.
Fucking football season.
I'm so glad it's on YouTube,
dude. Red Zone.
I can't fucking wait.
I bought Red Zone from fucking DirecTV for the last 2 or 3, 4 years. I don't know, and it's been awful every year.
Has front office talked to our boy, our hookup?
No, he does he's got a student discount, so he
Yeah,
usually
maybe
gets
it's actually a
for,
little cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's you get that for being really smart and getting no ass growing up. That's what they get you.
Yeah, right.
I said sorry.
Dude, you know
Thanks
what?
for
It works
putting in
out
your
in the
time.
end. There's
I'm
dudes
just
like
playing,
her
dude.
who's
You good, baby.
running the fucking world.
I'm just playing, dude. But
Hey,
yeah,
one
no, yeah. So I'm fucking stoked, and we just did our draft last night, last night, 2 nights ago. I was hyped for my draft, like how it ended already, and then we were playing a little viddy games last night. The front office and I and Adele the funky Homo sapien, and they were both like, "Damn." Adele kept going, "Man, I really wanted Rashee Rice." And I'm like, "That's me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I really want to pick up Tank Bigsby and Tank Dell after the draft. I'm like,
Your motherfucking ass
Adam.
stealing people from me the whole time. It felt
dude. Tell me I didn't have a phenomenal draft.
I think Alex had the best draft, but you had a very nice draft.
Yeah,
I mean, it's easy when you have 5 fucking picks, but
4. Watch your mouth.
Oh, 4, excuse me.
I also think so yeah, I think Alex had a very good draft with Charbonnet and Bijan, but I think, and he also got why don't we just
Hold on.
I'm gonna pull this
How
up.
about
why don't we
well,
pull this
bam.
up?
Oh, got
There we go. Yeah, so for anybody who watches this back, we're showing we had in our Dynasty League, which we are now entering our 3rd year of. So this is our 2nd rookie draft. We just had our rookie draft on Sunday. And here are the results. Yeah, so I definitely like Bijan, Charbonnet, Mango,
Jake had a
Hyatt.
nice draft too.
I think Jake had a nice draft. He did not have a better draft than me, but he did have a good draft. But I also think that Dobbs had a good draft.
No, that's the one who took Bryce Young at 4.
Oh yeah, no. That's not who I'm talking about. Yeah, Jack is who I meant. Jack with JSN and Quentin Johnson in the 1st.
Yeah,
it's a good round. It's a nice round. And then he's got who did he take? Lepore. No, that was Adele. Who else did he take? Jack
took Reed, and I guess he did. Oh, he took Spears, Tajay Spears, right before I was gonna take Tajay Spears. That son of a bitch,
dude.
I think he sucks, but
I went back and looked at our draft from last year, and like just to see how many of those people like have panned out yet. Or I mean, obviously there's still a lot of time, and those guys could still pan out. But like there was a lot of guys that like reached for that just didn't turn out to be dick.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think I read a stat one time that if a player's in the first 5 picks of your fantasy draft, they have like a 60% chance of hitting, and if they're in the second half of your first round, they have like a 20 to 30% chance of hitting. And like if you actually think about that, that's actually fucking wild.
What about my 3rd round pick?
Why'd you pick 2 tight ends, Stu?
Insurance. That is a glaring like.
I'm with you.
I would have taken Mayer in the 2nd. I think you'd have gotten Mayer in the 2nd, and I'd have taken Charbonnet before Alex.
I might have. I did want Charbonnet. If he fell to me, I was definitely going to take Charbonnet in the 2nd, but that probably wasn't likely. But Luke Musgrave, right now, that my 3rd round pick, all signs are pointing to him being tight end 1 in Green Bay this year. So I think I actually lucked out, got that one for a steal.
I mean, if you like it, I like it. That's all that matters.
I'm okay
Tank Dell.
with it.
I'm with Tank. I like my Tank Dell pick. That's who I'm hoping is my wild card. I've been watching him and hearing all the rave about him, but I think it all depends on how CJ Stroud plays, and he's the one in Houston, right? Bryce is in, or who's in CJ and who's in Houston?
CJ's in Houston, and Bryce is in Carolina.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I think it all depends on that, but I don't think anybody really had any terrible drafts. I mean, obviously, G was a spectator. He got Zach Evans, which is not a bad one pick in the draft. Not really terrible.
Well, I think I had a pretty rough draft, but it's what happens when you're drafting last.
That's what happens when he dies. In the shit.
Look, I had to take Roshan at the end of the fucking second. Okay,
Bro, and he might not be that bad. I mean, like that's not
Maybe.
a bad pick. I mean, I think.
I mean,
Anthony,
if it pans out, you look like a G.
and Anthony Richardson, dude. Like I
Yeah.
think Anthony Richardson, and
let's
so
go, kid.
before The Office dropped Kareem the other day, he was going to drop Cedric. I'm like, dude, don't do that. I'm like, I was just watching him run routes again the other day. And like he's a big dude, so he's not like super fast, but I think he is going to be hawking dudes. I really do. I think he's a big guy.
Yeah, dude. I fucking hope so. I think he definitely has the potential to be a
Dude.
difference maker.
And you've got fucking Elijah Moore this year. I don't know. Mari Cooper, you know, he's a little banged up right now, and I don't know if he's going to miss any time, like as far as regular season. But I mean, I sent you that tweet from Daryl today, and dude, like apparently the chemistry between D4 and Watson or in Moore is just ridiculous. Like they just say that like they're just so locked in. And it's like, you know, two guys that have got shit to prove. Like, you know, I think Deshaun's finally feeling more like himself. Like, I read something the other day where they were like, it's clear that in year two, like the Haslams and the Brown organization are really leaning into like him being the face of the franchise now. You know, now that we're a year removed from all the shit,
which is the way it should be, right?
Like, yeah, that's, you know, everything's settled down. We're kind of pushed into the forefront. I think that him and Elijah Moore are going to be filth, but I just think Deshaun's comfortable this year. I think he's going to be more of himself, and I think but I think he's got something to prove, obviously, because he had a rough 6 games last year, and then Elijah Moore obviously has a lot to prove because of his situation in New York. So,
dude, I want nothing more. Well, obviously, I want the Browns to succeed, but it would be very powerful if Elijah could step up.
God, him and I've been seeing a lot of David Bell in training camp too. So, you know, 2nd-year player, it might be time for him to
you
step
know,
up a little bit.
I have to agree. I don't know what we're going to do about David Bell. I mean, I feel like you draft Cedric. He's not a replacement. They have different body types, but you drafted David Bell to really replace DPJ. And, I mean...
Yeah, because you got to think DPJ's more than likely gone after this year, so...
Yeah,
him or Amari. It's one of the two, if not both. I mean,
does Anthony Schwartz turn the corner?
Oh, it sucks. Marquise Goodwin and his fucking blood clots are probably the reason that he's going to get a roster spot. To be honest,
nope.
I really think Anthony Schwartz was going to get cut. I don't think he was going to make the roster this year, but I think Marquise Goodwin going on that injury list, non-football injury. I think Anthony Schwartz is going to make the roster.
I mean, you don't have a choice, right? Like,
God damn.
What are you going to do?
He's such a bum.
Oh, yeah. 10,000%.
He's a bum.
I had such high hopes for him.
He can't catch. Yeah, I did too. Quick as fuck. Can't catch.
It's like, who was that? Who was the Browns player that had like no fucking hands? We're talking
Most
like 2011, dude.
Yeah, most of them.
No. The Greg Little.
Greg Little, yeah, he was an Eagle too. I think.
I think he was.
I think Greg Little. He
was a Brown, and then I think he was like a Raider. No, but no, not Greg Little. Wait, no, yeah.
He was a Brown.
Is he an Eagle? Maybe Green Bay. I feel like he played in green. I really do. Could be an idiot.
Nope, just with us at least professionally.
Yeah, I'm just an idiot.
But he did practice squad with the Cardinals. Looks like from
the Bengals. He played a season for the Bengals. Yeah, Greg Little, dude. That was a dude. He's speedy as fuck, and just brick hands.
Unfortunate.
That dude was frustrating.
Yeah, that sucks. Fucking Greg Little. If you're ever watching this, just know we haven't forgotten. Cleveland never forgets, dude. I actually I think it's what is this, Seinfeld? Tell me, I just saved this photo that was really funny. It was a Cleveland. It's like, we just lost another. Yeah, here we go. Or maybe this is Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Gang loses. Yeah.
Gang loses another in Cleveland. I thought it was so funny. I was like, yeah, ouch. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm so fucking ready for football. I'm just ready for it not to just be baseball. I mean, I know we got some soccer and shit going on right now and whatever, but like I need I need football. I need basketball to come back. I'm ready for some basketball. Apparently what I read today as far as basketball is that before we signed Max Strus to that money, we offered that same contract to Naz Reid, who turned it down and decided to stay in Minnesota. So, which apparently means that we just have no faith in Jared Allen.
Well,
which is
can't
mutual.
say I blame him. Yeah,
feelings mutual,
right,
Jared. Yeah. But yeah, I need basketball back. I need hockey back. I just need it to be that time of year again. Well, I guess football comes before both of those, but like, I'm ready for football. I just did it. I'm such a drug addict that I did another free league today on ESPN. I just drafted one at work because I was bored. Like, I'm going to be going cross-eyed at the end of Sundays and Mondays. Like, I'm just going to be.
You sure do take the shit.
Dude, I have it's just like anytime I play Madden or like MLB The Show, in the last week I have fantasy drafted like probably 50 teams. Like, I just like fantasy draft. I just like fantasy draft. I like building teams. I just want to be a GM. I don't know how half the job works with like finances and all the other rules and stuff like that, but like, just let me build a team.
We turn off cap.
I don't know. No, I don't keep the cap on. I keep the cap on. I keep cap on in the game. I know how to work it. I might not know. Like, I always try to, like, my team right now that I just built in the show is fire, and I've got like Garrett Cole pitching and like some people, some nasty motherfuckers, and like I'm still like $76 million over the cap. Like, I'm good. Like, I just let me do it. Like, I don't make me try to break down the numbers or look at numbers, but just hand me a spreadsheet and like let me plug it in on the computer. Like, so then, because I don't want to do the math of like, oh, okay, this doesn't work, this puts us over and under. Let me just drag place shit and let me see what the numbers do, and I'll just hit submit or not based on what it tells me.
Right.
And we're going to a bowl, dude. We're going to a Super Bowl or whatever sport you want to do it in. I got Bo Naylor. He's in my minor leagues. I drafted Bo Naylor in my minors, and because I didn't draft him in my last one, and next thing I know, halfway through the season, he's hitting 2 and 3 home run games in for the Chicago White Sox, which I could not allow that to happen again. So
nice.
Ooh, wait, they made him a White Sox?
That's who drafted him. Ugh. And so I fantasy draft everything. So I did the Cardinals. I just won one with the Cardinals. You saw that lineup with Shohei and all them boys.
Dude, that was nuts.
Nasty. I got one with Cleveland that I'm in the playoffs in, but I just kind of got bored of that one. But I got one. I've been trying to. I like taking bottom feeders to the fucking
to
dance.
The promised land.
And unfortunately, did he just hit a third one?
No shit,
bro. They caught it at the wall. Good Lord.
Yeah, he's teeing off.
I would have flipped this fucking desk live.
Like a batting practice today.
But I took the Pittsburgh. I just picked the Pittsburgh Pirates. It made me feel dirty, but like I just whatever. But like I've got Lars Nootbaar is a cheat code in MLB The Show right now. Like really? I don't even understand. I'm leading the league right now. Like because you can still player lock. Like so I don't have to play the whole games. I can just kind of speed through the games and just play. And Lars Nootbaar, I've got him like leading the MLB right now. Like and like it's cool. Not like one of those games where like you can just decide which player you want to be. Like the game's still kind. I mean, the front office knows plenty about getting fucked by that game. That game decides when you're going to score, brutal. Or that game decides everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could hit. You don't understand what it's like to hit a ball and it's a perfect, and then it get caught before the warning track, before the fuck like. I'm not trying
repeatedly.
I'm not trying to get home run robbed in a fucking on veteran. Okay, like stop. I don't want it. I want to have fun, and I'm not having fun. But Lars Nootbaar is the champion right now, dude. Just
interesting,
raking.
Just let him leg out a double.
Let him leg it out. He's nasty. He's got some power. I mean, just pop, got everything. But Bo Naylor is my in my minor. He's in my AAA team right now. Because, yeah, I didn't draft him when I did one with the Cardinals, and I played the White Sox. And next thing I know, Bo Naylor's their starting catcher. So that means that he was doing so well in the AAA that halfway through the season he got called up to the MLB and was doing just fine, which meant he needed to be on my team. We need the Nailers, baby. They need to update Josh. Like, both of them need an update. Like, Josh's power's like in the 60s and 70s. Like, bro, he's like third in the MLB in RBIs. Give my boy an
he's
update.
batting what is he? Yeah, 304. I mean,
Say it again.
304. 304. Josh Naylor for All-Star.
It's like a drink of ice cold water, baby. It's refreshing.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. So he wasn't an All-Star. So
disrespect.
So they need to get that shit under control because, dude, I'm telling you, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm not a fucking fan of it whatsoever. But, dude, seriously, put me in the GM thing because, like, the way, I mean, after this draft I just had, after the teams I'm building, I can move us all out of here. I can get us all out of here. Okay.
Somebody's got to.
We fucking doing it, baby. What else happened in sports? Fuckhead signed the biggest contract ever, which we were talking about before we got on here, and he's going to be paying all that money in taxes. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
dude.
What an idiot.
Well, wait, Jaylen or the Celtics?
Just everyone, not Jaylen. I mean, the Celtics are the idiots for giving him $300 million. Sucks that he's going to have to give all of it to federal tax. But
look, right here, Boston fans, this is what you paid for.
$60 million a year.
Oh, hold on, wait. Let me
they're going to
blow this up. Look at
like,
this
I guess
column right here, Boston. Look at this column. This one right here. The center one, 3-point percentage, 11%, 0. He did hit 60 for one of those playoff games, 20%. 0-7, 0-4, 1 for 9, 1 for 5.
Dude, $60 million. I mean, like, it's hard because, like, I guess you have to pay a guy like that. I don't know. I mean,
no, you do. You do. That's
a lot of fucking money, though.
Damn right it is.
I don't like it. I mean, fuck it, dude. Boston can sink the ship, dude. Whatever.
Is it all downhill from here because they got to pay that?
I don't know. I mean, I mean, the basketball, the NBA is it's a comedy. It's just a big comedy.
The amount of money they can just throw around.
Yeah, well, it ain't like soccer. You saw what's his face, Mbappe getting fucking possibly that 1 year, $776 million for 1 year. Like, you didn't see all them.
That?
I forget, but that's what all them players just did. Like, Giannis posted, he goes, "I look just like him. I'll sign it." And, like, Draymond Green was like, "My contract, I don't think the ink's dry on mine yet." He goes, "Oh, they got a spot on that team." But I think it's like, yeah, it was Mbappe that.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
But he hasn't signed it, but it's like rumored to be like 1 year, $775 million. Dude, that's $750 million.
$32 million.
A Saudi Arabian club.
Yeah, hold on here. This is.
So it's just all this Crown Prince money where they're trying to like be like, see, we're a fucking humane, developed country. We don't kill, journalists.
Well, here,
$332 million bid.
Yeah, no. So here, if you go to fadeaway, so if you Google Mbappe 1 year, $776 million contract offer, you'll see it.
I see. This one's from CNN. It says 332, but it might have been. I mean, so either
Bleacher
way,
Report,
for 1 year.
So that's the one that's been offered. So Bleacher Report, there's a club called Al Hilal. They made a record. Yeah. So it says reported the club is also prepared to offer him a deal worth $776 million over 1 year.
Oh, yeah.
Giannis joked, "You can take me." He goes, insisting that he would instantly join the club on such a big offer.
Jeez.
Well,
yeah,
and I
like
saw
LeBron had a
tweet it.
reaction.
Yeah.
Everyone had a reaction to it.
Recently re-signed Warriors forward Draymond Green tweeted, "Quote: They got basketball leagues too, right? I don't think the ink on my contract's dried up yet."
Yeah, dude, it's like
And
$776 million to play soccer.
Silly.
That's
Dude.
wild. People live in the streets, dude. People
How
live
much
in
is
trash
Messi getting
cans.
paid here?
not that.
Yeah, not that. I don't know.
I think with all the incentives and advertising deals, I think Messi was over 1 billion, but it wasn't like this is like flat contract like this.
Yeah, so the club announced that Messi's deal will be for 2.5 seasons and will pay him between 50 and 60 million annually, putting in a contract between 125 and 150 million in
Yeah, there you
cash alone.
That dude is making $4.1 to $5 million a month.
Yeah, so here we go. Messi career earnings to reach 1.6 billion with Miami MLS deal.
That's so gnarly.
Yep. But at least that one's Messi. I mean, I know that Mbappe is fantastic, but not,
Dude, them Saudis are fucking. Me and my buddy Robbie were talking earlier, and it was like they're gonna buy the UFC and just implant one Dagestani champion per weight class. And then I was like, dude, and then every fight after that is just a non-title fight, so they can never lose. They're just like, you know how like when like if Roman gets pinned on like Raw and like a non-titles match, but then he wins at the pay-per-view, that type of thing. Yeah, that's how it's gonna go.
And we mentioned him, but we need to send out some thoughts for LeBron James and his son,
dude,
Yeah,
that's
Bronny.
fucked up.
Dude, that is fucked up.
So like, what does that mean for his future? Like, is basketball done for him now?
Well, there was another athlete, like a young kid that it happened to a couple years ago. He had to have like a heart surgery.
They
But
probably
he
put like a
kept
monitor
playing.
in there, right?
Yeah, I would say it's probably not his career. He's very young, but it really depends on how severe the event was.
Yeah, especially if he's out of ICU and stuff already. And he's like stable.
I
I
hadn't heard
assume.
that.
Yeah, so when they announced it, he was already out of ICU and in stable condition, but they said that they just needed privacy or whatever. So it sounds like it. I mean, all of those are bad. I hate saying it wasn't that bad because it is bad. No matter how anybody that young having a fucking heart issue like that, cardiac arrest is.
Are you going to look into USC now? Because last year, a freshman named Vince, I'm going to butcher the name, Uwuchukwu, suffered cardiac arrest last summer during a practice.
Basketball?
Yeah, same program, USC.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, maybe. What are they doing in practice? They got
Pushing
these
these
motherfuckers
kids hard.
cranking the heat up, turning the air off, making them run suicides.
Giving him shots in the butt, telling him
Dude.
to run.
Yeah, and that's another thing I want to say. I want to, before we move any further, just because I keep seeing it on Instagram, Twitter, and I did tweet about this from our page. If you're using this moment to because everybody that's died in the last year, it's like had to be the COVID vaccination, had to be. They even tried to tell us that Jamie Foxx was blind. They said he was paralyzed, all the shit, which he clearly is not because he just put out that video and he's fine. He
looking frail though.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely went through some shit and he went through hell and back, and he's
almost
not,
died.
He's definitely not okay, but he's not paralyzed from the COVID vaccine. He's not blind because of the COVID vaccine, and not 2 minutes, 2 minutes after this happened, I'm seeing people on my Instagram talking about you still don't believe you still don't believe in the jab. I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? You've got to be some
broad of a fucking brush do they have to paint?
Every
fucking death, every ailment,
I ran out of gas on the side of the road. Maybe if I didn't get the jab, dude, I would have been more aware. Maybe I would have been more mentally aware of my gas situation.
Yeah. I filed my tax return. Oops, I owe. Shouldn't have gotten the fucking jab.
Yeah, you definitely get money back if you were vax free, pussy. You're fucking boosted too, aren't you, loser? I'm boosted.
Yeah.
Don't fucking think about it, you leftist.
It's been a while, dude.
You fucking snowflake.
You're right.
Fucking snowflake.
But like, while they have these kids, like especially now that there's like, I mean, there's always been money in college sports, but now like because of sports books, because of now the kids can like
Kids
earn
getting paid
money,
these
Yeah,
nil
yeah.
monies.
dude. They're gonna push these kids harder than ever. So like that's
Absolutely.
why you're gonna see more and more of this shit happen. I guarantee it. It's sad to say that these kids are gonna get used.
Yeah, you want us to pay you all this money in sponsorship, and you want to make a big stink, and you want to be part of the big leagues type shit. Well, we're gonna fucking we're gonna push you, and that sucks.
So that remember that Louise LSU gymnast that I sent to you this morning.
Yeah, I saw she can't go to class anymore.
Yeah,
You see
Olivia Dunne,
Olivia
who I
Dunne.
didn't even, I didn't know about her until this morning. I opened up Twitter and someone shared the photo, and I was like, "Send to Nick, share." Like,
She's a babe. Love you, Shan. You're a babe too.
but she, I didn't know about her until today, and so just wondering who the fuck that was, and like she was trending. The reason why she's trending is that yeah, like she's already pulled 7 figures, and she is, I forgot what, I think she's like a junior in at LSU. But she's already pulled 7 figures. But yeah, she's got no privacy anymore, and she's like can't go to class in person now, out of fear for her safety.
It's so fucked.
I mean, they're fucking creepers, dude.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. She's got some waffles, dude. But like, leave her alone, dude.
Waffles.
Those are some Lego Myegos back there, baby. That's what those are.
I've never heard that, but that's great.
I just thought about it right now,
There you go. Lego my ego,
dude. Yeah, Olivia Dunne. Yeah, I did read that though. I read that right after you sent me that. I'm like, damn, let's look into this. Oh, she's being harassed. Not surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
unfortunately.
show me a woman online, and I'll show you like a victim of harassment.
Yeah, yeah. For every one good comment, there's like
You're fucking right
200
about
filth. Yeah, dude. It is what it is. But yeah, don't be a fucking weirdo, dude. Don't be a fucking weirdo to where this girl can't go to school now. Now she's got to be online.
She's the highest valued women's college athlete as of 2022.
She doesn't need a fucking she don't need education. Get out. Get out.
That's where our girl LSU, our little track
Angel
star,
Reese, baby. Oh
Well,
no. Shakaria.
Shakari Richardson. She was
Shakari
LSU.
Richardson, yeah.
Dude, these LSU girls, like, they got some like business acumen, dude. They got some swagger.
Yeah, LSU's popping right now for sure. They got swag at the ass, and they got Joey Burr. They got Joey Ice.
Can you imagine if like Tyrann Mathieu was around now, where you could pull money, or Joe Burrow was around when you could pull money? Like it. I almost wonder if it would fuck them up.
I don't know.
Probably to some extent. I
Odell,
would think.
Odell Beckham Jr. and Juice Landry at LSU together.
He's still working out with Juice. I just saw in a hype video he posted last week or something.
I mean, they're biffles.
Yeah, dude. Man, that's such a shame that we had both of them and it turned into nothing. But
Yeah,
right.
Thanks, Baker.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Baker's about to be the big boy in the Bucs organization, dude.
Wouldn't it be funny if he lost out that QB competition though?
To Kyle Trask.
The fucking Trask.
That'd be wild. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I think they've already kind of slotted him in, but
they said that they're like, we're gonna let them compete. Because I mean, Trask has had 2 years to learn under Brady.
Yeah, I mean he definitely should. He should beat Baker, but you know,
you never know.
You never know some of these mudda suckers
Yeah.
sitting around.
Yeah, I love their throwback too, man. I love me some creamsicles, man.
Creamsicle ones, yeah, they're nice. I do like them. They're cool. They look good. Mike Evans and all of them looked good in them. I like the little photo shoot they took. They all. I mean, it's gonna be nice. I mean, that's that's why I said earlier. Like, it's funny that it took them this long to the NFL to all these teams realize that's all we want are some throwback unis. Like now, everyone in the world. I mean, who doesn't have a throwback uniform at this point? Denver today. I mean, obviously
Raiders. If you've never changed your shit,
yeah, Raiders have never changed. Nobody cares about the Ravens.
Who else? Who else?
Ravens
I mean,
don't
I
have
guess
a
the
throwback
Niners
to the Browns.
incrementally have changed.
Yeah. The Eagles' Kelly Green was last year, so
God, I love the Kelly Green.
I do too. I like that Jets one looks nice. The jet white ones they're gonna wear like week 1 or 2 or whatever. Those look nice too. I think all the throwbacks. I mean, the Colts looks like shit. I think the Colts looks like dog shit. But
That Colts with the dark blue, like
and the
generic
black
as fuck.
helmet.
Just it makes them look like an arena team.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. I'm not a fan of it. But everyone else is sick. Like I can like honestly say that I am a pretty big fan of most of the other ones.
I mean, I think the Browns one is fucking great, but I think my favorite right now is the Seahawks.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks are tight, and
Wearing
I
them
think
fucking Ricky Waters shit, dude.
yeah, I think the Seahawks are tight, and I think I just took a picture of all the jerseys yesterday actually for a potential video I was gonna make. I like the Lions ones aren't bad. Arizona's look like shit.
It's just hard for fucking the Cardinals period to look fucking dope.
Houston's look good. So
Color
Minnesota did a throwback too, but like I don't think they look that different. Like they're just like that
I
kind
like
of
the Colts.
Yeah, Colts are ugly.
If you can do the
here we go.
Arizona Cardinals when they first moved to Phoenix, like, so what was that, 1994, like Phoenix Cardinals, where they had like Enos Williams, where it had a little bit of yellow on the shoulder, like that's fucking clean. But there's not much else you could do. Like I remember when the Cardinals were one of the first teams outside of the Raiders to go black, like blackout. That was kind of cool at the
Do
time.
you like those? Do you like the throwback Lions?
I'm a fan.
Our boy Yeti does. I reached out. I said, please. I said, you got to win at least 8 games in these. Don't fuck around. He's about to start a podcast. We got to have him back on when he gets that up and running.
Hell yeah, dude. We'll
Nice.
always promote the dude.
Yitty. Go back up though. Yeah. So I was reading more into the. I was giving Jack, our buddy Jack, who was in the pop culture crowd. If you guys are shout out to Jizzy Jack, or we used to call him Cracker Jack.
Jack, conspiracy hour, baby.
We were giving him shit about this uniform yesterday. It's a great uniform, but but he's a Titan fan. He lives in Tennessee, but now they're doing the Houston Oilers thing. I didn't realize that. Like I was reading about this more into this today because I was like, I was giving him shit. Maybe I should look into this. They didn't want this. Like Tennessee hated this uniform when it got there.
Like, because Tennessee's not an oil state.
Yeah, like they didn't want this jersey. They didn't want the logo. They didn't like it. And now it's like they're trying to like turn against that thing. It's like you can't get away from that.
Yeah.
What?
You don't have a choice.
I mean, is there any kind of tie to Tennessee with Titans? Like,
I don't even know where the fuck did that come
Oilers.
from?
Well, I know, but like when they changed the name from the Oilers to the Titans, like
Titans,
was there like
why?
Yeah, like
why?
was there a reason why they changed it to Titans of all things, or did they just hold a contest and they're like Titans are cool?
Yeah, that is interesting. I mean, what the fuck?
I don't know. I was hoping it would say something, but
I was wondering, like maybe if it's like the Cleveland Guardians.
Those.
If you know the Guardians of Cleveland, then you get it. But if you don't, you're just like, what a weird fucking name.
Yeah. I do like the Lions one. Who else got it? I mean, everyone's got it. Denver. The Denver ones are sick.
dude, yeah, they really are.
The snow caps.
Yeah,
That's
I like
beautiful. I would have been so happy with even just the blue throwback.
Look at Baker, dude.
Oops.
Why does he look? He looks constipated.
Yeah, dude. He just looks unsure.
He's like
Bloated.
He's like, damn, I don't even know if I'm going to be starting here. I got to take this damn photo. These are ugly. These also look like an arena league.
Yeah, those are shit.
I don't mind the black ones, but
they're too like shitty Atlanta Falcon.
Yeah, exactly. They look like the shitty Atlanta Falcons ones. Like, cool. Like, you zoomed in, it looks even shittier. Thanks.
I'm so glad this is who they chose.
I didn't even notice there was silver, but now I do, and it's uglier.
Yeah.
Roddale Moore. I've never been wrong about. Yeah, so I love these are probably the best, and like they're that little video they dropped, the '90s video that they dropped to announce them. Those were cool with JSN in it, Ohio State, OHIO, whatever. Yeah, look at that.
Look at
That's
dude.
sex, dude.
They did it right.
They really did. Those are so ugly. I'm so glad they're getting rid of these. Those green are so atrocious.
They're like that was like the first color rush.
Yeah, and what the fuck is this? Like, what did they do? I saw this earlier too, and I'm like, what did they do? I mean, I probably can't show this.
Twitter, I mean,
yeah, maybe we can. Fuck it.
Expansion team throwbacks suck ass.
And I don't understand. Like, this looks, I guess, like the Randy Moss, Dante Culpepper, like era, I guess, or what's that receiver? I'm thinking Chris Carter era, but like, they just kind of look like they don't look like they threw it back far enough.
The helmet throws me off when it's all matte.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
Me too. Like that, it really fucking throws me off because I
want proper like purple people eating.
Yeah, I liked those old ones. Like I think the old Vikings ones are sick. I really
hell
do.
Yeah.
Like the Chris Carter ones, I think they're nice, but those are not cool.
I want Wade Wilson Viking shit.
Yeah. Guardians win. Okay.
That would be
they
dope.
Might bring it back. That would be sick. Yeah.
Dude,
they lost in those.
Andre fucking Bad News Rising.
Didn't they lose like 4 straight Super Bowls in those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame that team will never get its flowers. Because to get to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row, what a feat. You are definitely one of the most high-powered offenses of all time. But because you didn't get that, you're forgotten about.
Yeah, well, it's like the Blues, dude. If we didn't win that one a couple years ago, I mean, we literally went the first 3 years of our existence and got swept in all 3. So it's depressing.
K-Gun, dude.
All right, all the rest of these are maybes. Fuck them.
Yeah,
Kelly Green's for sure.
Yeah,
look at that helmet.
That. God, it's
beautiful.
It's a sex show. It really is. It's beautiful.
The fucking Randall Cunningham, God, Kelly Green. Oh, yum.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep an eye out for more. Oh yeah, here. Well, before we cut it off, let's look at the Browns ones real quick because they are sex.
Oh, the Browns ones are up.
Dude.
Right.
Oh, okay. We'll not just.
I like how this dog pound right here is officially fucking like
vintage. That's still the best one ever.
It is, but yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that's I almost wish you could have just brought that one back.
I would have accepted that.
It's the best dog we've ever had. It's like it is definitely the best dog logo we've ever had. But yeah, those are icy as fuck. I love them.
Yeah, same. The line is clean.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on more shit like this.
Hell yeah.
Well, damn, what are we at? What?
Are we backing away from Brownie already?
I don't know. I wish not. I wish we wouldn't because I love the elf. So
I don't. It seems like we're very quickly already kind of like trying to backtrack the elf thing. That we were like, let's go back to a winning culture. So we're gonna bring back the fucking elf mascot from those winning times. Everybody shit on us, and then we didn't win it with it. So then they kept shitting on it, and it seems like we're kind of trying to like cover up. Like we pissed on the floor. We're putting the newspaper over it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope not, because like I said, I love it. I love the elf. I'm a big elf guy. So Brownie's my shit. I hope we can use them both. Let's rotate them. Let's have one end zone with the elf. Let's have one end zone with the dog. That'd be sick.
Oh yeah, that'd be nasty.
Or the dog in the end zones and the elf in the center.
Do we still use Swagger, the dog, as a thing?
I'm not sure.
The mascot, like
the dog, the actual.
Oh yeah, he still comes out.
Yeah, I thought so. I got Aaron Chevalier, 93 pitches, 8 innings pitched. I like.
Dude, he has really had a resurgence this year.
Let's go.
I know he kind of was not great at the beginning of the year, but
we're without Shane till September.
Oh well, the original Swagger passed away, Stu. I just remembered that.
God damn!
I know, dude.
At the end of the show,
you're gonna drop a fucking bomb.
That our dog died.
Our dog died.
Cool, dude.
Hey, by the
Well,
way,
you should
we
just
got
be
merch.
quiet the rest of, like while we say goodbye. He's like, dude, that's seriously sick of you. Hey, but we're gonna do gaming this week. That's a good thing. On the day of last Friday, we did have our front office hopped on for a few hours and played some games. I saw that. I was
Fuck
in there
yeah.
a little bit. Appreciate you doing that. So we're gonna have stuff like that. I mean, most of our gaming is gonna happen obviously like after the show on Tuesdays. But there might be times that he hops on or I whatever. Like you might get a random Friday stream or something.
Huh.
You just never know what you're gonna get. And
I enjoyed doing the Immaculate Grids.
Immaculate Grids was fun. Yeah. So, and that was the other thing. We'll probably, if you missed out, then yeah, I mean, it's fun. You hop in here, help us solve some help the front office solve some fucking sport game riddles, and that shit's fun. Like I know
That did
Adele
look
and
fun.
the boys do it, but I need to do it more. But
Dude,
it takes a lot of thought.
I got really lucky on our first day that I broadcasted it because I've done it before and I have never gotten 8 out of 9 on both of them. But I got the Browns and the fucking Cardinals.
Who
and
is
Guardians.
who is the big one? I'm trying to remember what his name. I'm trying to remember who you got 1% on.
Wasn't it
God.
the Cardinal? The Cardinal that also played for the Diamondbacks.
Oh, was
John Jay. It was John Jay.
John Jay. Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah, fuck yeah, dog.
It was John Jay. You fucking sicko.
Hell
You're the
yeah,
one per one. The
I used
1%.
to like John Jay.
Who
Dude,
didn't, dude?
He was
We
a
all like John
hustler. He played good defense.
Yeah,
Hit for
good center fielder.
contact. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Isn't he
He's a
hitting
clutch-
good again?
No, I think
he-
he's out of the league.
I don't even think he's playing.
I think
Who was
he's
I?
out.
There was some Cardinal that I just saw pop up where he's like having like a fucking resurgent year.
It's not Matt Carpenter. I know that somebody paid money for them, and he's looking booty.
Oh wow, he played actually in 2021.
Who?
John Jay.
Oh.
Yeah, he was in. Yeah, I remember him retiring a Dodge or an Angel, not a Dodger.
Yeah, played for Arizona.
Hmm.
Man, good time.
Wow. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing shit like that. It might not always be. I mean, it's always gonna have some gaming, but there's a lot of times we might just hop on bullshit, just do some stuff like that, just interactive things. So be on the lookout for our Gaming Mondo. But tonight you're gonna get Gaming Mongo. So we're gonna fucking hop off here. This has been a good episode. Thank you guys for whoever tuned in. If anybody tuned in, if not, thank you for watching this back. This is good. This is like I needed this because the last few days have been stressful. So it's nice to get on here and fucking just
unwind.
Fucking Cam Newton shake my dick in the screen. Yeah, but I wanted to Cam Newton. The little jiggle he did was pretty legendary. So, but yeah, this was a good time. What did we do? Almost 2 hours again. We're fucking we're pumping, baby. I like it. I think I like the more of us just hopping on here, chatting, free flowing. I think that's the way to go.
Samesies.
I think that was nice. And then obviously we led into the sports and shit after that. We still touched on the things, but people get to know us a little better. I
Just
love
for you.
If it's Kamaru Usman, dude, I'm gonna back the fuck out of here.
Dude, I have almost put him back in here somehow.
I will leave this goddamn show.
No, you won't.
Surprise! It's Olivia Dunne.
Well, after we talked about like all those fucking creeps and shit, I was like, yeah, maybe I'm not gonna show a photo of her.
So what do you got?
Oh, I'm not nothing. Nothing,
nothing,
baby.
Got something. All right. Well, before we get out of here, like I said, make sure you hit us, scan the socials. I'm so used to saying click it, but now we're new and up.
This is a new age.
We're a new age. So scan that motherfucker. Follow us on all of our socials. We're on everything. Watch out for our TikToks. We're posting TikToks daily. We're fucking YouTube shorts. We're popping off there again. So get back on that shit. Follow us on YouTube. But kicking YouTube, that's where we're streaming live every week, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. So make sure that you subscribe on those two and hit the bell so you can get notified anytime we go live every Tuesday. Scan our other shit. Follow us. Interact with us. Leave us a comment. We're always ready to talk some shit. Talk some shit. God damn. Talk some shit.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it eventually. I just had to shake the autism off. Also, make sure you go to our store, buy our shit. It's comfortable. I just bought a shirt. I don't know if any of the other guys have bought anything yet, but I'm supporting the goddamn show. And it's comfy.
You know what? I show up every week.
Yeah, you're right. So make sure you scan our shit and follow our go to our store and buy our stuff. That helps the show tremendously. We truly appreciate the support there. And make sure, and then Stu, tell them about Skate Laborious before we get out of here.
Skate Laborious, dude. Let's rebuild a fucking dream.
Yeah, that was sick, dude. I don't know if you were inspired. That inspired me. That inspired me, baby. I'll tell you that. If they weren't paying before, they're paying fucking now. Let's go.
Where's my wallet?
So, where's my, yeah, get out the credit, daddy. It's time to fucking donate. But that's so funny. I'm glad you thought the same shit. But on that note, Gaming Mongo is coming up here in just a few minutes. We're going to hop off here. The front office and I will be back here in about 10, 15 minutes or so. We're going to get some used over. We're going to play some Call of Duty. We're going to fucking run some dick. I got the Black Noir character ready to go. At least I do. So if you want to watch me, and Black Noir, they put a shaft on that dude. So if you want to come watch me lay it at the front office,
come on in, baby.
Stick around. We'll be live in about 15 minutes. So we'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be clips throughout the week. Thank you guys for watching every Tuesday live. Kick YouTube 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. You guys have a good week. It's hotter than a motherfucker. I got my car today. It said 118 degrees. I want to die. So have a good week. Kisses.
Bye.